turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for.
2023, we are not responsible for the attacks on Inec facilities, IPOB clarifies. Now, in view of the series of attacks on the facilities of the Independent National Electoral Commission, the umpire in Nigeria, yes, the electoral umpire, so the IPOB has come out to debunk the allegations that the group is responsible for the series of attacks, particularly in the southeast region. Attacks on Inec facilities and properties, especially as the 2023 election inches closer. And so, the Media and Publicity Secretary of the IPOB, Ipob, made a clarification, yes, in a statement, and I quote, "We, the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra under the command and leadership of the great liberator, Mazi Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu, wish to disassociate ourselves from the recent attacks on Inec office in Owerri, Imo State. Neither IPOB nor ESN operatives has anything to do with Nigeria fraud elections in 2023. We have never supported nor involved ourselves in any election obstruction or violence as a movement. The only actions we can take is to call our people to boycott voting if the need arises. But as of today, IPOB is not interested in Nigeria and its electoral activities and have never asked anyone to carry out any attack on our behalf. For the Nigerian government and her compromised police to link IPOB and ESN to their sponsored attacks on INEC offices has shown that they are deluded, misguided, deceitful, and don't know the norms on which IPOB operates. Nigeria government and her security agencies are working day and night to blackmail IPOB's self-determination movement. They sponsor criminals to attack government facilities so they can rush to media to blame the attacks on IPOB and ESN without investigation. There has never been any time that Nigeria police carried out any public inquiry on all the numerous attacks and actions that they blamed IPOB for. It's obvious that Nigeria police have lost every professional ethics and are completely irredeemable. So we call for Nigeria to be balkanized so that progressive nations will emerge to form responsive and responsible government entities like operate police institutions. ESN operatives never attacked INEC office because we are not interested in this Nigeria's forthcoming election in 2023. Anyone or group blaming IPOB or ESN for any attack on INEC facilities is under the influence of some powerful drugs. IPOB will not spare anybody using our name to disrupt election, and nobody should link us with those who are destroying election materials. Both government agencies and those attacking INEC facilities are working together to blackmail IPOB. That is why the same security agencies have never arrested any of the so-called attackers. Every Nigerian police propaganda and blackmail against IPOB and ESN will destroy what is remaining of Nigeria, police integrity before the public and the international community. Biafrans and Nigerians should watch our hands and see that we are not involved in such dastardly act. Nigeria government is using their Fulanized police to destroy elections materials and tagging it on IPOB ESN while we are innocent of all of their allegations. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said it several times that he has not asked anyone to carry out any attack on his behalf. Therefore, nobody should link us with the attack on INEC office in Owerri, Imo State. IPOB is a civilized and disciplined Biafra independence movement. We are not criminals, nor are we part of their election talks. Nigeria government, politicians, and her security agencies are recruiting criminals and hoodlums to attack election materials and link it to IPOB and ESN. Every sponsored blackmail against IPOB will not stop us. Instead, it will inspire us to press on for Biafra restoration. End of quote. And now this is the statement of IPOB. Yes, has been released by Ipob. And so that is what we are saying now. Talking about the Inec office that was raised down in Imo State. Police quickly fingered the IPOB. They said it is the IPOB and the ESN that carried out that attack on the Inec facility without proper investigation, not even proper, without investigation, no preliminary investigation of any sort before coming up to such a conclusion. Very obnoxious. So as Ipob has rightly stated, that is delusion of sort. But the point remains that they know what they are doing. Yes, they stay in the office, they concoct lies, and they issue it out. They distribute it, they market it to the to the unsuspecting citizens. But good thing is that Nigerians, particularly the Biafrans and the international community, they are aware of the propaganda, of the blackmail of the federal government of Nigeria because of their desperation to ensure that there is nothing like Biafra any longer. They have tried to conceal history in the schools since after the war to ensure that nothing is heard of Biafra again in this entire, in the whole universe, that Biafra will not be heard or be mentioned again. So they conceal the history. Yes, very important aspect of human life. The federal government of Nigeria decided to hide it from students. So, government that can do this kind of thing, there's nothing they cannot do to make sure that this Biafra agitation is being derailed and forgotten. But, to their chagrin, all these things have been doing even before now, including the concealing of the history. Yes, Nigerian history, very checkered, have not anywhere stopped or even obstructed the movement for the actualization of Biafra. Yes, so it is working stronger. If there's anything, more people are joining the struggle by the day. People are coming to realities, to the terms that, look, this is our last hope. This is the only thing we can do to salvage this country, to salvage ourselves, to salvage our families. Yes, to rescue our friends, to rescue our brothers, to rescue our allies, more so the future generations. Yes, because if you think you are safe and your brother is not safe, your families are not safe, then I don't think you are safe. Yes, that's why even our brothers who are in the diaspora, who from here would think that life is better for them, yet they still struggle to ensure that Biafra is being achieved, because they know that if you are saved and your brother and your families are not saved, then you are not saved, because tomorrow you'll be crying every day for the punishment, for the wickedness of the government of Nigeria upon your people. Yes, the Fulani herdsmen, terrorists, the soldier terrorists, killing people in the southeast. Those people that are being killed are brothers of people, they are sisters of people, they are relatives of people who may be within the country or outside the country. You see, so these things affect everyone. That's why injustice to one is injustice to all. And that's why Biafrans are struggling to ensure that we have a country free from marginalization, free from injustice, free from killings, insecurity, inequality, and what have you. Yes, and that is it. So anyone who is alleging that Ipob, or as the police go around trying to blackmail Ipob, it is a well-known fact now. The citizens have come to know it. The international community is aware that all these things are propaganda.